everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Pillars of Eternity. So, we went through the secret door, and we're ready, as we'll ever be, to move further in this abandoned temple, or at least I really hope it's abandoned. I'm going to turn off sneaky mode just to move a little bit faster. And this is where I want to do. I can either go across, or I can interact with... I can go over here, too. Or I can interact with Von Scarystein. And by Von Scarystein, I just mean that, like, dude, lizard man that I couldn't really communicate with. And I tend to always be good, so I don't want to, like, just murder this guy if we can avoid an altercation, if I can figure out some way to communicate with him. Alright, so this is the guy, and we are going to fight this Scolder Whelp. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so it's me first. I'm going to use Arcane Assault on this fine individual, and then you could just knock this guy down if you don't mind, and then what? Try to blind him. Do everything. Do all our special stuff. Okay, and then let me look at my attack missed, but Kaliska was able to knock him down, and then Heoden only grazed him with his slash damage, but he's doing his sneak attack, and the guy's blinded for a bit, and he's nearly dead. So I think we'll be fine just auto-attacking our way out of this. Yeah, and we were, and pieces of his body flew everywhere, and I am a little bit sick to my stomach, but that's the glory of being an adventurer, isn't it? Alright, so let's click on this, and it looks like there's some meat. Scolder meat. Scolder meat is both stringy and slimy, making it palatable to few in its raw form. It doesn't even have a value, but, you know, maybe it's good. Oh, it's a quest item. So maybe it's good for something. Maybe I can give it to that lizard guy to be like, hey, we're cool, we mean you no harm, kind of thing. Oops. Let me select everybody and get everybody to be sneaky. And let's just check out this urn. And it has a hatchet, which I'll take it, just maybe it's worth selling. And then there it looks like there's a... Take a look at that wall. Think we could get through? It does appear to be like something. So this says I've inherited a quest item, but I have no quests. So it's for some future quest that I don't know what it is, maybe? Lizard. This is sweet. You can make your own notes. Met a lizard man I can't talk to. I want to recruit him into my party. ... Alright. So, one thing I could do is potentially... Let me unsneak and save it. Let's go see if I can give him this meat as like a peace offering. Be like, hey dude, you like meat, we like meat, whatever. Yes, it says. Because he was sniffing, look. He sniffs around your pack and noses excitedly at something. It steps back and points to your pack, salivating and holding its spear out to you. Give the Scolder meat to the creature. You produce a piece of Scolder meat from your pack and toss it onto the floor. The Zarip's nostrils flare at the scent of fresh meat, and its eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps toward the prize, shoving the spear into your grip and snatching the meat with both hands at the last moment. Its gullet quivers as it devours the flesh in noisy chomps. I like this guy. My own eating habits have been described similarly with a quivering gullet. While I devour flesh, I'm Just kidding about that, by the way. That's about as disgusting as carrying that meat around in the first place was, but anyway, end dialogue. Oh, he gave us the spear? Can I talk to him? Oh, he's just going to eat it. So he just gave us this spear. So let's look at this thing. It's just a spear. Like if you really want a spear. Alright, well, we did that. Anything else happen because of that? We didn't get any extra experience, but maybe it's something that we need for later. I don't know. Who knows? He's clearly not going to join our party, though. So, we did the right thing with the meat. Let's go ahead and be sneaky and see what's here. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. You set to work. I found this by the campsite, if I recall correctly. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expected. Sweat beads your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Try something else. Push on the wall. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. Push on it yourself. You push with all your might, and the crack begins to spread. Finally, you feel the ancient masonry give way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead. Might 16. And this is the kind of cool thing that Jean-Luc was talking about with how they changed the stats from being typical D&D stats where you can ignore some stats and, min-max on others. Because I'm playing as a wizard character, that's my goal, a spellcaster, but I'm actually strong enough to push through this wall because might is a skill or a attribute that I need to be high. So that's really interesting. Uh-oh. Well, the element of surprise is probably gone forever, but let's be sneaky anyway. And I'm going to just look around, and it's just that pile of stuff.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Oh, there's a baddie right here. Can we just fight it? Like, I wonder, maybe I could send him ahead by himself to, like, backstab or something, but I think we're fine. I'm going to just go ahead and start doing our cool stuff on this guy, because we have the complete drop.
What you need?
Knock him down. Yeah, give him this. Give him the works. Everybody the works. Holy smokes. Okay, there's a whole room of them. I think this one is dead, though. So that's good. Now, this means that... can you, Heoden, use this on this guy? Maybe? And then... Can you knock down this one? And then I'm going to use... I still didn't use my spell yet, so let's just do it. Yeah, because she just, like, annihilated this thing. He died instantly. Oh, he's yeah, she came in through... She critted him, basically, and killed him. So that was really good. Heoden's getting beat up a little bit here. Let me try and put this one down.
What you need?
Let's just have... she got stunned.
How can I help?
Let's have everybody focus on that guy, if they can. Alright, are you guys done being stunned? Or what? Can you hit him? You're still stunned. Oh, this isn't my favorite situation. I really want to avoid using... Oh, that's right. I provoked attack of opportunities by moving away like that. I forgot about the disengage business.
What you need?
Can you hit this guy? Yeah. And
How can I help?
I need you to hit this guy. Can you use this ability on him? And then... this is good for now.
Hey there.
can you just attack this one? Okay, good. And then now, can you knock this guy down? Perhaps? Can you finally hit somebody with this? Is that ever going to work out? Got it. Alright. And we did it. Okay. The whole, like, health and endurance system is really, really interesting. I like it a lot. I am playing on the hard difficulty level, so I believe that I get very few campfires. So it's kind of painful because it's making me want to sandbag my first level spells forever because they are per rest instead of per encounter. But at the same time, we're doing fine. Alright, anything to examine here? Not really, right? So let's just pick the whole party up and look around. And let's go back to being sneaky. Let's stay quiet, she says, and go up here. Okay.
Feels like there's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Me neither. So, was this entire business that I just did to bypass this if you didn't have a way to remove traps or something? Interesting. Anyway, these are spiders, so...
Hey there.
What do we do with spiders? We hit them. And then you can try to knock that one down.
How can I help?
You can just do this, and let's just see what happens. Alright, good. Are you going to hit this thing or what? Good. And then the whole party just attack this one. Got it. Beautiful. Let me bring my window down. And we're making some bestiary progress on the spear spiderling. Are we making any other beast? Yep. We're almost done, actually, with Scalder Whelps. Oh, we did it. We got some bonus experience, I think, for finishing the Scalder Whelp bestiary. Let me actually check that. Bestiary. Scalder. Whelp. Yeah. So now we have, like, this is cool. It's like the the monster manual, you know, from D&D. It's sweet. Everything is here. Got a little picture. Fantastic.
Sure.
Stay quiet.
Alright, so we now have made some more progress. And here, let me look at the map. Man, I love these maps. It's just so amazingly reminiscent of Baldur's Gate, etc. Alright, let me just save it. And let's just keep walking up here. See what's going on. Oh, big spider. Famished spear spider. Well, it's not a spiderling. That's the full spider, but it's famished, so we should be able to handle it. I say should, theoretically. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the drop down. And just everybody attack. And then great. Now,
Yeah?
looks like I got an attack off. We're going to put everything on the famished spear spider. Because that thing is
What you need?
big looking. Okay. It's dead. So then let's just have everybody attack this one. Looks like they're up on me more than I want. So I am going to... I know I take a penalty for this, but I am going to disengage. And then everybody hit this thing. I'm not even using my abilities. I should have done, but I felt like it would be easy. It was pretty easy, although I did take some damage. And yet, I still have so much health left over. It's really interesting. I love it. What is this? It's a spear spider leg. Spear spiders have long, tapering front limbs ending in a sharp point which they use to impale their prey. Delightful. This leg is covered in small backward-facing barbs. Well, we'll take it. Alright, let me zoom out. And let's just check. Nothing else. Oh, no, there is. There's something over here we can inspect. Let's save it.
Sure.
What's this? Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. Okay, disgusting. And then there's something over here, and then there's a passageway. As well as, this looks like it's changing to a different zone, and then there's a room down here. So let's first investigate this. Oh, there's some bloodstone. Oh, this is very valuable. Bloodstone is traditionally a dark stone, often a deep green, but the presence of pockets of iron or red jasper resembling blood spatter give the stone its name as well as its value. Cool. And a rapier. Oh, I can enchant it. With what can I enchant it, I wonder? Anyway, we'll take it all. Do I have some kind of power to enchant a weapon? Alright, wait. Let me save it. And let's be sneaky.
Quiet.
And there's a body here. This dude had, well, he had a hat. A helm. Helmets come in many forms, from the humble padded cap to fully enclosed steel great helms. Different cultures tend toward different styles of helmets, but outside of regimented armies, the type of helmet an individual wears often comes down to personal preference. Yes, indeed. Anything else over here? Yep. Oh, some more jasper and agate. Yep. Agates are common. Yeah. Jasper is found in the wild as a dull mottled stone. Yeah, but once they polish it, it looks beautiful. Alright, let's just take everything. So, we did get this helmet, right? And I'm not wearing a helmet. But is it better? You know? I can't tell if it actually would change. Yeah, it doesn't seem to change any of your stats. It's just a thing that you can wear. It just changes your, like, my appearance in the field, but not anything else beyond that. Like, so, well, maybe you want to have it, you know, because you're the tank, and then yeah, she's wearing it. So anyway, we're now wearing that. All right, so let's press on. Let's save it and go to the next little area here. Oh, are we outside now? New map discovered. Silent Lists. Oh, yeah. Well, we look like we're outside through the other end of the ruins, and the horrifying winds have stopped, so that's a plus. We're going to sneak around. Oh, there's some kind of death ritual going on here. Older robed man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Older robed man. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature. Yeah, these are definitely good people that we're witnessing. Masks, wings out of the head.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Yes. Okay, so keys, books. This doesn't sound good.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Yes. Yes, it's always a good idea to sacrifice your life in the promise of riches in a world to come. Very good strategy on your part. And it's also good to listen to the older robed man, whose eyes you cannot see. Let's see if they do what he said. This thing's turning around. Oh, yep, they're standing there. It's, yep, screaming. Purple lights. The Adra is exploding. The machine is exploding also, making it really blindingly light. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. Wow, that's a big blast. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. Oh my, have we gone back in time? Or are we in another dimension? This is unnerving. At the far end, a great pillar of Adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, and not yours. Uh-oh. And they seem to exist before you think them. And they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions. Questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard in ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. We saw this dude. You know this man. You are walking toward him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Can you zap me with the purple light? Is that the question? I hope not. Oh, there's my pig. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. You know what? That reminds me. I did have that sickness. Maybe these are just hallucinations and side effects of letting the illness that I contracted run unchecked. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place. Flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. One of your characters has become fatigued. Fatigue represents the physical and psychological wear and tear of demanding activity on a character. It is most commonly received as an injury when a character is knocked out, but some scripted interactions will also result in fatigue, like this one, if they are especially grueling. Fatigue goes through multiple stages, initially inflicting minor penalties but growing in severity over time. Resting is the easiest way to remove the effects of fatigue, though some consumables can also remove fatigue. Okay. Heoden and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. Oh man, they died? That's terrible. I was planning on adventuring with them for a long time. They were cool. Ah, man. No wonder I'm fatigued. More like distraught. I just lost my buddies. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. So I had one sickness and now is, what, another sickness? And my friends are dead and the entire caravan has been killed and I saw a death cult leader? It's been a bad day. Your character has earned enough experience to advance a level. Click on the icon on their portrait to level them up. Oh my god, I have to loot the bodies of my friends? This is awful. Can I at least give them a proper burial? Jeez. Take it. Take everything you can. Oh, and that leaves them, like, naked on the ground. Well, now I feel even worse. Alright, so I click on my portrait. Hey there, indeed, right? Let's go ahead and click the icon. Oh, I clicked the plus sign. Okay. And I get to level them up. And I can raise some stats. I get 6 points. Oh, that's cool. Skills allow your character to perform specialized actions like scouting. Yep. So, lore is what I was doing before, and it's used to activate scrolls. Higher lore values allow the character to use higher level scrolls. Well, I get +2 from being a wizard, and I get +2 from being an artist. Oh, I get it. So I actually had nothing in that skill. I didn't train it. I just got bonuses from being like a human or, whatever it is, or a wizard. So interesting. Okay, then I really need to read these. Lore is good. Like activating scrolls is good. Now I can use level 3 scrolls. That seems good. Athletics. Adventuring is tiring work. In addition to the hazards of mortal combat, adventurers have walls to climb, rivers to cross, and pits to leap over. Once per encounter, characters with athletics can use the second wind ability to recover lost endurance. A higher athletics score increases the effect of second wind. In conversations and scripted interactions, athletics is used for physical feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. I think I should probably take it at least 1 point just to get second wind. You know what I mean? Like, even if I'm not planning on using athletics extensively with this character, getting 25 endurance that I can recover every single combat seems really good. Stealth allows characters of any class to attempt to avoid being seen or heard. It is used automatically whenever the character is in scouting mode. The higher the character's skill, the closer they can get to enemies before being detected. Very good. Survival allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camp. The first 6 ranks grant the following bonuses. Damage reduction, multiplier, bonus movement. After the 6th rank, the previously earned bonuses become more powerful. Okay. Survival can also be used in conversations that involve wilderness challenges or specialized information about Nature, mechanics, traps, and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers, draining their resources and maiming or killing those who are unfortunate enough to trigger an unseen floor plate. The mechanic's skill makes it easier to open locks and find and disable traps. Additionally, any character can use the mechanic's skill to place traps of their own. The higher the skill, the more accurate the trap. In conversations and scripted interactions, mechanics can be used to activate or disable a variety of machines. This seems useful. So, I'll take that. So I boosted mechanics, lore, and athletics. I'll do stealth perhaps later, but for now I'm happy with this. Oh no, I have enough to raise something else. I just can't raise anything else because of these main skills because it's too expensive. So let's go ahead and do stealth. And say next. I could save it because it says unused points will carry to the next level, but I think 1 rank is just fine. Great, I get a new spell. Do I get 2nd level spell? No, it's a 1st level spell. Okay, so I wish I could. Can I see the spells that I have? Right, that would be nice. Anyway, I know that the spells that I took were primarily damage spells, and if there was another spell that I could have gotten, it would be. I thought about this one. Wow, so Jolting Touch says it jumps from me to the nearest enemy and then to the next nearest, causing decreasing amounts of damage. That might be fun. Yeah, let's try Jolting Touch just to see if we can, like, hit more than one. Oh, wait, which spell did I pick? I clicked something. Previous. Next. I clicked something. I don't know which one. Oh, no, here we go. It's this one because it's selected. So go to Jolting Touch. There you go. Yeah, there. Okay. Next. Talents. Talents can be used to customize your character beyond your class ability choices. Some talents modify existing abilities, but others add new abilities of their own. A subset of talents are class-specific, but most can be taken by characters of any class. All right. So what does this one do? 2 per rest, and it gives me deflection. So this is cool. I can hit it with my book and knock them back, and it's once per encounter. I really want stuff that's per encounter. No, this is actually good. If I'm using my scepter, it does a little bit of AoE damage. That's not bad. So I can do wounding shot on people and hobble them. This allows me to just regenerate endurance over time. That's not bad. Oh, you can't use this until you've been in combat for at least 15 seconds. This gives everybody a bonus. And this gives me unarmed damage. Honestly, I'm going to take Grimoire Slam. I like just having something to do that knocks people back, and the fact that it's Holy smokes, wait a minute. Oh no, there's even more stuff. There's utility, there's class. I'm going to take this still, but that's great how much stuff there is. Goodness gracious. All right. So all of this happened. Done. After leveling a character up, you may want to review their statistics. Open their character sheet to see their attributes, skills, abilities, and talents in greater detail. Okay. So now that I'm level 2, here I am. And now I have second wind. Okay, cool. Well, everyone, this is amazing, and I think this is a good place to stop the episode right before this portal explodes on me. So we raised a level. Unfortunately, we lost our 2 good friends, and now we're stranded and alone and sick. So things have gone from bad to worse. Out of the frying pan and into the fire with this game, but I'm still having a good time, and I hope you all are too. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day. Take care.